You don't know me, and you probably shouldn't, but I am Morty Saperstein, the talent manager for the Harmony Boys. I gotta tell you something. Can you believe that 1964 is almost here? I mean, 1963 just lasted forever. I think I want you all to know and remember that the year is 1963. Can I get that? Yeah. Fantastic. All right. So with that in mind, for any emergency whatsoever, the whites only exits are right there and right there. Now, for everyone else, and you're all great, you're all fantastic, there is a separate but equal exit that you just have to go back there, and you have to take it the oven, lift with your legs, move it out of the way, and there's a series of ducts that you have to crawl through. Make sure to unplug the gas. Anyway. Alright. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Here they are, the merry pranksters of Pennsylvania, the four cute boys with their wonderful voice. A man who brought the non-disclosure agreement to Michigan. Ladies and gentlemen, the Harmony Boys!
What a great start, eh? Ding dong, ding-a-ling dong, were the steeple bells ever quite as gay? Wonderful, wonderful day. Bluebirds in the bluebells sing a song to send me along my way. Wonderful, wonderful day. Though I've got to own up, I'm as grown up as can be. See, I've gone and flown up to a bright, merry, airy fairyland. And so you'll forgive me if I simply throw up my chest and say, beautiful, glorious, heavenly, marvelous, wonderful, wonderful day. You know what time it is. It's the holiday season, and Santa Claus is coming round. The Christmas snow is white on the ground. When old Santa gets Santa down, he'll be coming down the chimney down. He'll be coming down the chimney down. It's the holiday season, holiday time, and Santa Claus has got a toy for every good girl and good little boy. Santa's a great big blue toy. He's coming down the chimney down. When he's coming down the chimney down, he got a big fat sack on his back. But lots of goodies for you with puppy. So leave a peppermint stick for old Saint Nick hanging on a Christmas tree. It's the holiday season, it's the holiday season. So whoop-dee-doo and dickory-dock. And don't forget to hang up your sock, 'cause just exactly at 12 o'clock he'll be coming down the chimney, coming down the chimney, coming down the chimney down. He's got a big sack to put his head, and lots of goodies to you and me. So leave a peppermint stick to old Saint Nick hanging on your Christmas tree. Me oh my, it's a holiday. Me oh my, everybody's gay. Me oh my, not a cloud of gray. Me oh my, what a happy day. Snow is snowing, winds are blowing, roosters crowing. Let's get going. We're knowing we will have a happy day. Happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday, happy holiday. May the merry bells keep ringing. Happy holiday, happy holiday to you. Ding dong, ding-a-ling dong, ding dong, ding-a-ling ding dong, ding a ding dong. Wonderful, wonderful day. Wonderful, 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 beautiful, glorious, heavenly, marvelous, harmony, What a wonderful, wonderful, warm welcome. Ding dong, ding ding dong. My name is Billy Harmon, but you might remember me better as Billy Harmony, founder of the Harmony Boys.
Well, indeed. And I'm Barry Harmony.
And I'm John Ling Moon, Harmony. And my name is Robert Daniel DDS.
And together, we're the
Harmony Boys.
Harmony Boys.
Harmony Boys.
Harmony Boys.
Nice thinking, boys.
I love the winter weather, so the four of us can get together. There's nothing sweeter, finer, when it's nice and cold. I can hold my baby closer to me and collect the kisses that are due. I love the winter weather, it's my favorite time of the year. Give it up for the band, everybody. I love the winter weather, so the four of us can get together. There's nothing sweeter, finer, when it's nice and cold. I can hold my baby closer to me and collect the kisses that are due. I love the winter weather. Got my love to keep, got my love to keep, because I got my love to keep. The snow is snowing, the wind is blowing, but I can weather the storm. What do I care how much it may storm? I got my love to keep me warm. I can't remember when was December. Just watch where those icicles fall. What do I care if icicles fall? I've got my love to keep me warm, so warm. Wait a minute, did you say Robert Daddio DDS?
Yeah. That's right. That's me. In the flesh. Daddy-o, baby.
Yeah. What?
I'm a practitioner of the dental arts from Sioux City, Iowa. The Sewer City? Little Chicago? Anyone? Listen. Robert Daddy-o, DDS, okay?
All right. What the hell is going on here?
All right, well, without giving up the ghost, Billy, let's just say I may have found myself in the Federal Witness Protection Program. When I say it like that, I guess that's kind of the whole thing right there.
Entire ghost.
Well, I might as well just tell you. Listen, I went down to the Golden Dugs for a couple of groovy sets and some rub and tugs, and I got in with some bad people, boys, okay? And I may or may not have witnessed a murder, and so now...
Bobby Harmony.
No, John. Robert Daddio, DBS.
Okay.
I love the winter.
So the four of us can get together. Something sweeter, finer, when it's nice and cold. I can hold my baby closer to me and collect the kisses that are due me. I love the winter weather. It's my favorite time of the year. It's my favorite time of the year. Sweet-a-dum, sweetie-bitty-die-up. I've got my
Now, unfortunately, at the top of the show, we have to address a rather unfortunate elephant in the room. As you know, you probably had to show evidence of a so-called vaccination to be here tonight.
And although the four of us remain proudly unvaccinated, we feel you all deserve to know why you've been raw-dogged by the greasy fist of Uncle Sam at this most precious and holy time of year.
Papers, please.
All right.
Papers.
John, you want to tell them what happened?
Well, I went on a long journey to China to find my birth mother and father.
Oh, did you find them?
They were dead. But a terrible virus had swept through the village. And what the locals refer to as the Kung Flu.
That's actually what they called it?
Even for 1963, John, that feels very careless and incendiary.
So, instead I visited a night market and said, I'll have the number 19, extra bat.
Well, the point is, he's fine. He's not contagious. He's fine. So everybody relax. Right, John? You're fine? And this vaccine nonsense is just another way for the government to take away our precious freedoms.
Something, Constitution, something, tyranny. Yeah.
That's right, well said, Bobby. Because the only thing we want injected into our bloodstreams is the Christmas spirit, courtesy of old Saint Nick himself.
So I guess in that case you can say we're Santi-vax?
And all or none of laboratory research has indicated that the only natural immunity is harmony. Sure puts things into perspective, doesn't it, boys?
Boy, howdy.
Like what's really important this time of year. Of all the gifts that Santa brings each year on Christmas Eve, there's one gift that's always such a pleasure to receive. There's peace on earth,
Of course.
and goodwill to men.
And then?
But the greatest gift at Christmas time is seeing Christmas through the eyes of children. Little Christmas treasures, those little Christmas treasures can sleep through anything.
Oh, like a man inside a chimney.
Little Christmas treasures,
Christmas treasure.
my teeny pleasures are here to touch our hearts. They're going to touch our hearts. Out of the mouths of babes dribbles wisdom. Out of the mouths of babes dribbles hope. Out of the mouths of babes to God's ears, sweet ears. Children, lips and mouths and God and ears and eyes and nose. Who knows? It's only those little Christmas treasures.
Yes, children all around the world have touched us in so many ways. Children that we might see at a playground or at a grocery store, perhaps pressed up against the window of a crowded pharmacy.
Rich children, poor children. Tall children, short children. Black, brown, white, and yellow. Children with disabilities.
Yes, that's right, John. Children have touched us in so many ways. Never the same way twice, but always satisfying and wonderful. One of these days, well, we wish we could just touch them too.
And I think this is the first time we've read these words out loud. Children are our future, our present and our past. Only they can make this Christmas feeling last and last and little Christmas strangers, bring you blessed pleasures. We'll walk no matter or run or small or crawl. Their loved ones size is small to the greatest gift at Christmas time. Seeing Christmas through the eyes of itsy bitsy, soft and pretty, hairless, joyful, girl and boyful children. Little Christmas
Now, those of you who know your Harmony Boys history will remember that John Ling Moon here was adopted when he was 5 and immediately went into vaudeville, so he never really learned English, he just learned the songs and the jokes.
Yes.
For the first time, we're very proud to announce this year, John Ling Moon has become, you guessed it, a Christian. How about that, huh? All right.
They broke into my house, put a bag over my head, kidnapped me, and baptized me in the bathtub.
Anytime, John.
Well, you're welcome. Barry Harmony here, and formerly Sergeant Barry Harmony of the 52nd Infantry in Korea. Well, at least I would have been, had not a terrible case of plantar fasciitis made it physically impossible for me to serve my country.
Well, everybody knows you don't have to have served in the military to pretend as if you have.
Good point, of course. And even though my feet were planted firmly in the warm, salty waters of a Malibu day spa, my heart was on the front lines, where only one thing kept me going. The United States Department of Defense Freedom Bible, brought to you by Johnson & Johnson Family Company.
What's Christmas like in China, John?
Oh, yes.
Oh, in China, we don't even have Christmas.
Oh.
On December 25th, we all go to Delhi and eat Jew food.
What do you say we read you the story of the first Christmas from the Johnson & Johnson Company Bible thing?
In those days, Caesar Augustus issued a decree that a census should be taken of the entire Roman world. Everyone went to their own town to register.
A long time ago in Bethlehem, so the Holy Bible say, Mary's boy child, Jesus Christ, was born on Christmas Day.
Hark thou, hear the angels sing, a new king born today.
And man will live forevermore because of Christmas Day.
So Joseph also went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and was expecting a child. And just a reminder, you don't have to be crazy about Jews to love Israel.
Now Joseph and his wife Mary come to Bethlehem that night and find no place to born. She said not a single room was in sight.
While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and Mary gave birth to her firstborn, a son, and named him Jesus. She wrapped him in swaddling cloths and placed him in a manger because there was no room at the inn. The world's first example of the magic of supply and demand. Joseph and Mary might have had to sleep in a stable, but nonetheless experienced the wonder of the invisible hand of the free market slowly gliding up and down the hardening shaft of freedom.
By and by them find a little nook in a stable all forlorn. And in a manger, cold and dark, Mary's boy was born.
And there were shepherds living out in the fields nearby, keeping watch over their flocks at night, because there was no big, beautiful wall to keep the sheep safe from wolves and Mexicans or whatever.
While shepherds watch their flocks by night, them see a bright new shining star. Then hear a choir sing. The music seemed to come from afar. An angel of the Lord appeared to them, and the glory of the Lord shone around them. They were terrified, but the angel said to them, "Do not be afraid. I bring tidings of great joy." Today in the town of David, a Savior has been born. You will find the babe wrapped in swaddling cloths and lying in a manger. And just in case there's any confusion in the future, he's definitely white.
Hark now, hear the angels sing, a new king born today.
And man will live forevermore
Because of Christmas Day. All right, up next we have a little a surprise holiday treat for everybody. Now, if you're new to our show, we have a group of real swell gals who back us up at every show. We call them the Harmonettes. Because you know what they say, behind every great man is a woman who's made a strategic calculation that it's better than being alone.
That's right. Now, if you are a lifelong member of the Harmony Boys fan club, you may have noticed that, well, over the years, there have been sort of different iterations of the Harmonettes that we have here with us on stage.
And that's because when a Harmonette turns 30, her body's strapped to an ice floe, set on fire, and pushed out to sea like a dead Eskimo kid.
Christmas miracle.
So, here they are in their final performance ever.
Sure a shame we're never gonna see them again.
Maybe one more time, but a number later.
Well, nobody likes a fruitcake. That's what my old grandpappy Harmon used to say. He was talking about the Christmas dessert, of course, but then he'd eat all the red licorice in the bowl, and then say the blacks were ruining this country. The man really hated a niece. But bit of Harmony Boys trivia, my great-grandfather's last name was actually not Harmon. It was Harmonetto. How about that? Italian. That's right, my great-grandmother changed it at Ellis Island after my great-grandfather was beaten to death by a piece of driftwood. That's the goddamn mix.
People sure didn't like immigrants back then, but it's all different now.
You know, speaking of Italians, have you all had a chance to go out and buy my latest solo record? Bobby Harmony self-translates classic Italian operas. Anyone? Okay, thank you. Well, let me tell you boys that handsome Italian boy group fake opera music is the latest thing. Il Vino, Bella Vulva, Buca di Beppo. You better get on that marinara train. It's leaving the station. Toot toot.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I was going to do this next number solo, but something tells me it could use just a little. Santo Natale, Santo Natale. This is my way of saying Merry Christmas to you. Santo Natale, Santo Natale. Amen, amen, sings amen, amen. And travel to those I love, who are so dear, though we are near or far apart, I make a wish, I only wish, with all the love in my heart. Oh, Santo Natale, Santo Natale, this is my way of saying Merry Christmas to you.
Now, here in America, where everyone is white and middle class, Christmas is a time of peace and joy, family and friends, and presents underneath a tree.
And yet, all over the world tonight, children will go to bed hungry and tired, different colored, having no idea that it's Christmas time at all.
That's why the Harmony Boys started our charity, Force Feed the World. Where we shove the food and our personal, cultural, and religious beliefs down the throats of the less fortunate this holiday season.
And all it takes is giving your 2 cents a day to donate.
Operators are standing. Bye.
Not quite almost. And we understand, I'm told that there are a couple of people here tonight who would like to generously give their 2 cents. So if you'd like to come forward right now, some very passionate patriots in the audience, come forward.
Yes. Oh, might feel the spirit.
Yes? Oh, they're all the way in the back. I'm sorry about this. Thank you. Big round of applause.
Hey, Harmony Boys.
Hello.
I'd like to give my 2 cents. Just wanted to have a moment of silence for President John F. Kennedy, who was killed a month ago in Dallas. That having been said, I do have mixed feelings about the legacy of Mr. Kennedy, who was a dangerous socialist who illegitimately became president after a rigged and fraudulent election. Spoken by his father, the Democratic Party, the Irish Mafia, and the 9-year-old Venezuelan boy named Hugo Chavez. And maybe it's disrespectful because his syphilitic body is barely cold, but I support patriots taking the law into their own hands to combat the rising tide of socialism. Lee Harvey Oswald was a complicated man. I don't know why the cops and politicians were so overeager to see him punished. It's just hard for me to believe that the next time I drive my Buick Riviera into a crowd of college students, I may be arrested for it. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much.
I could tell he meant every word of that.
It'll be hard to top that, but we'll try.
I'd like to give my 2 cents.
Oh, go ahead.
Earlier this year, in March of 1963, a completely untested vaccine cooked up in the dead of night by a bunch of nerds was foisted on the American public. But I ask you, what's so... I forgot what my accent was there for a second. What's so bad about the measles anyway?
Oh.
And we're just supposed to take the government's word for it that the shot is safe? Well, I have a friend whose sister sent her cousin, who's a hot tub cleaner in Daytona Beach, the vaccine, and guess what? His penis got sucked into a hydro jet. If my God decides it's my time to get bloodshot eyes, a flaming full body rash, unstoppable diarrhea, then frequent and persistent hallucinations followed by death, so be it. The mortality rate on this thing is only 0.2%. I bet you didn't know that. Bet you think I'm a genius. And now I'm here, they're thinking about mandating it for our kids, just to be allowed to go to school. And the used car lot where I was conceived, you have a name for that. Tyranny. Thank you.
We hope to visit whatever country your accents
Now, Barry, last but not least, I'm told that Barry would like to give his 2 cents. Did you forget what happened the last time you questioned me, Barry?
Oh, yes. Hello, friends. Did you know that there are dangerous and twisted perverts prowling the stalls of America's free restrooms? They're called homosexuals, and sometimes they look just like you and me. Scientifically speaking, homosexuals are abominations against God who prefer partners of the same gender, and they would love nothing more than to scoop up little Jimmy or Jane or Peter and take them back to their one-bedroom condo by the beach and brainwash them into joining the homosexual army. Whatever happens in this country? Nobody ever used to be homosexual before. And now it's almost as if 1 out of every 4 men in America is hiding something. America used to be so simple. America used to be so gay. Let's eliminate homosexuality and make America gay again.
Who are so dear, though we are near or far apart. I make a wish, my only wish, with all the love in my heart. Oh, Santo Natale, Santo Natale, this is my way of saying Merry Christmas.
So, you done? Every year around this time, the four of us get together for what can only be described as a boys-only jaw session, where we talk about the difficult task of finding the most impressive youth in the country for a special award, the Harmony Boys Boy of the Year.
Young boys all across the state send letters and applications that we judge based on 3 major categories. The first of which is civic engagement, then clean fingernails, and of course Christmas spirit. And bonus points if we just like the cut of your jib.
And so we'd like to announce our Boy of the Year right here tonight. Drum roll, please. And the winner is Stephen K. Bannon from Norfolk, Virginia. Congratulations, little Stevie.
Stephen Bannon is 10 years old right now in December of 1963. And here is just a little snippet from his award-winning letter. I'll read it now. Dear Harmony Boys, I just found out from my mommy that Santa Claus isn't real.
Oh.
But children all over the world still believe in him anyway. And I find that very inspiring. Just imagine convincing millions of people that a magic man in a red suit delivers toys all over the world in a single night with 8 flying reindeer. That's real power. As Joseph Goebbels put it, if you tell a lie big enough and keep repeating it, people will eventually come to believe it. And this whole thing has led me down a really interesting rabbit hole researching the propaganda arm of the Third Reich, and he sort of goes on and on about the elders of Zion, but you get the point.
Beautiful sentiments and a surprisingly robust vocabulary.
Oh,
I'll tell you, boys, that letter really, really crumbled the wall around my cold old heart. Everybody should do what Steve Bannon did and tear down those stupid walls.
Merry Christmas, Stephen.
All right, now we're going to continue our little Christmas tour of Italy, but we all need your help to do it. All right. Now, when we say jiggity jing, you are all going to say hee-haw, hee-haw, like Dominic the donkey here.
Hee-haw, hee-haw.
All right? All right, so this is a little song about one of Santa's unsung heroes. Hey, jiggity jing, it's Dominic the donkey, jiggity jing, Italian Christmas donkey, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. Santa's got a brand new friend, his name is Dominic, the cutest little donkey, you'll never see him kick. When Santa visits his paisans with Dominic he'll be, because the reindeer cannot climb the hills of Italy. Hey, jiggity jing, it's Dominic the donkey, jiggity jing, Italian Christmas donkey, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. Jingle bells around his feet and presents on the sled. Hey, look at the mayor's derby on top of Dominic's head. A pair of shoes for Louie and a dress for Josephine. The label on the inside says they're made in Brooklyn. Hey, jiggity jing, it's Dominic the donkey, jiggity jing, Italian Christmas donkey, la la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la.
Oh yeah! The children singing, clap their hands, and Dominic starts to dance. They talk Italian to him, and he even understands. Comares and copares do a dance at Tarantella. What's up, though? You're gonna come to town and raise your future love.
Hey, jiggity jing, Dominic the donkey, jiggity jing, Italian Christmas donkey, la la la, la 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 la.
Take a little 10 to 15 minute boy break. But we say y'all get a break from the bar, come back here in 10 minutes, and we'll continue the fun. What do you say? All right, one more time. Hey!
We're in the second half of the show. Thank you. If we did not give a little bit of a shout out to one of our very important sponsors, which is, of course, the Newport Cigarette Company. All right, so, ladies and gentlemen, the Harmonettes.
Newport is fresher, tastes better too. Newport is fresher, tastes better too. Newport is fresher, tastes better too than any other menthol cigarette.
Your way to smooth tasting satisfaction. Newport, a moment on the lips, a lifetime of not having any long-term health problems. Now, with 40% less asbestos.
Than any other menthol cigarette. Give it up again. The Harmony Boys.
Hi ho, hi ho, it's off to work we go. There's a place we know at the old North Pole when it starts to snow and the workshop's full of all of Santa's wonderful toys. The shop of bells, making shelves and shelves of the most delectable, highly respectable lollipops for all the girls and boys. And for years and years we've been volunteers to help taste test till we drop. And we for sure earned the moniker, the little lolly lickers of the North Pole Lollipop Shop. Oh, we lick all day and we suck all night and we lick till it all tastes right. And when we're done, why we lick some more, cause that's what lolly lickers get the big bucks for. We're the little lolly lickers of the North Pole Shop, and we pinky swear that we'll never stop, cause we're the little lollygaggers, no we're not. Nobody does it quicker than the little lolly lickers of the North Pole Lollipop Shop. And we'll lick it till it's finished,
We know the flavor in it.
at the North Pole Lollipop Shop. Lemon lime tastes so sublime to me.
Jerry Jubilee, let's yell, yippee!
Bubblegum feels so nice in my tum-tum.
Raspberries as merry as can be.
Raspberries as merry as a lollipop can be. Come join in the fun. Get all your jollies by licking our lollies until the job is done. Come lick and be gay. When you start unwrapping, your taste buds are tapping, so lick your troubles away all day. We're the little lolly lickers of the North Pole Shop, through thick and thin, and we'll never stop, cause we're not little lollygaggers, no we're not. That's what lolly lickers. Lick all day and suck all night. That's what lolly lick, lick, lick till it all tastes right. That's what Santa uses lolly lickers for. When I lick it, it gets bigger. Yum!
Say it, boys. boys? What did the big chimney say to the little chimney? You're too young to be smoking.
Oh!
Excuse me. I've got one for you. Who is Santa's favorite singer? No, it's not the Harmony Boys. Elvis Presley?
Oh! Wait. What happened to Santa when he got stuck in the chimney? He got claustrophobic.
Oh, boys. I'm gay.
Well, it's Christmas time, Barry. Well, yeah.
Gay titles of gay.
The gayest time of the year.
Well, speaking of gay, I noticed there are some wonderful gay, beautiful women in the audience tonight. Maybe you all are some fans of the Harmony Boys out here?
Cha-cha.
Well, you are in luck because for the first time in 2 years, we are coming back at you with the Harmony Boys Winter Beauty Pageant. From some contestants that I will be personally selecting from the audience. So if you want to participate in our little contest, go ahead, put your hand up high. And even if you don't raise your hand, I still want to see you.
Very confused woman from earlier.
Will not be taken into consideration whatsoever. All right, let's take it away, band. I'm gonna go find a little trim for my tree. All right. What do you think, honey? A couple of winners? All right, Bella, come up here for crying out loud. We got 4 contestants tonight. The young lady from Memphis just couldn't say no. Now ready to stand right there. We'll get
Looks like you found some real lookers there, Bobby. He's fine, I wouldn't worry about it. He's fine. He's not contagious. He's fine. So, here's our master of ceremonies for this beauty pageant, Mr. Barry Harmony.
Ooh, the man. All right, well, let's see who gets crowned Little Miss Snow Girl 1963, shall we? Go for it. Little snow girl, little snow girl. Hear the snow world, see it falling. Listen closely. Can you hear him? He's calling out to you. It's the snowman. It's the snowman. Hear him beckon, we hear him sing of little snow girl. Come and play now, won't you come and play with me?
He sees you with his eyes of gold. And he loves you with his heart and soul.
No man ever loved no girl
Like a snowman loves his snow girl.
in the springtime. It stops snowing, and the snowman must be going. Like no girl. When you done here, he'll be coming back to you next year. Now we're going to give each one of our contestants a little chance to strut their stuff. So here's a little
Applaud for your favorite, everybody, so we know who to pick. All right, here we go.
a little turn on the camera.
Contestant number 1.
I'm back. There you go. Someone's taking ballroom class. number 2, if you would please.
Contestant number
A multitasker, I love it. All right.
Contestant number 3.
And finally, contestant number 4.
Little snow girl, and the snowman must be going.
Don't you worry, he'll be back now.
He'll be coming back to you next year.
I think I found who I want to crown Little Miss Snow Girl.
All right. Let's have a drum roll, please.
Yes, indeed. And the Little Miss Snow Girl, 1963.
It's very
goes
exciting.
To this lovely gentleman right here. Okay, don't you moving in. So much for your participation.
Sorry, ladies. Maybe next time you can go back to your seats now. What was this gentleman's name you picked her?
And what's your name, sir? Edwin. Edwin. Oh, beautiful.
Well, congratulations, Edwin. Weird choice, Barry. Moving on. Now, as all you know, the Harmony Boys believe in traditional conservative values, which dictate that all life is sacred. Until it's born, of course, then you're on your own, you piece of shit.
That's true. You know, the Harmony Boys, we even consider our nocturnal emissions to be life, and that is why we always recommend that you scoop them into your sleeping wives every night. Just as a precaution. Thank you.
And a courtesy. And as our pal, the great Bing Crosby, once crooned, I'm dreaming of a white.
The sun is shining, the grass is green, the orange and palm trees sway. There's never been such a day in Hollywood, USA. But it's December the 24th, and I am longing to be up north. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. Sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Sing along, everybody. If you know the words, everybody. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, listen, and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. Christmases be white.
Santa!
Santa?
Santa!
Jingle, jingle bells and jingle all your troubles away. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag. Christmas! Oh yeah, he's in a got something growing every step of the way. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag. Christmas! With the answers to the prayers that you made through the years, you'll get yours. If you've done everything you should, it's the best you Wow, everybody's waiting for the man with the bag. Christmas is here again. He's fine. I won't worry about it. Don't you know I got a lot riding on this year, cause I've been busy spreading cheer, making the proper choices just like Mama had said. She told me don't you fret, cause if you choose to always mind your P's and Q's, she's gonna have some presents for you. So off I go and I am moving out of sight, because I'm gonna fly to sleigh tonight, leaving all my cares up at the top of the stairs. You say that you've been behaving, so there's something I've been saving for a good little boy like you. That's a good little boy like you. He'll be here with the answer to the prayers that you made through the years. You'll get yours if you've done everything you should. Extra special good, he'll make this December the one you'll remember, the best and the merriest you ever did have. Everybody's waiting for the man with the bag. Don't miss the celebration with the man with the bag. You really shouldn't worry about the inside. Till finally he's here, the man with the bag. We don't learn the musicians' names, but if we did, that would be impressive.
Answer right there.
It looks like Santa delivered some lollipops to everybody. You know, you could be licking the very lollipops that we tasted ourselves. Let's move on. Say, John, what's the first thing you think of when I say Christmas?
I don't feel so good, boys.
No, not that. Barry?
A beautifully wrapped package.
Oh, Barry. No. Bobby?
I
Parties? Gotta be parties.
No, not the parties. Why don't you try again, John Langmoon? What's the first thing you think of when I say Christmas?
America!
That's right, John. America.
Christmas and America go together like peanut butter and America.
And what's the first thing you think of when I say America, boys?
Oh, but give me you're tired, you're poor, you're huddled masters strutting.
Self-evident.
No.
All men are created.
No, absolutely none of that. No. No, John, want to try again? Flag. That's right. Flag. The best thing about America is our beautiful God-given flag. Did you know, for example, that most other countries don't even have flags? And if they do, they're not as good.
That's right. There is a war on Christmas, everybody. A war from atheists, homosexuals, people who went to college.
And that means that real Americans like the Harmony Boys have to stand up and fight for Christmas with the American flag at our side.
And to help us do just that, we'd like to introduce an old friend of ours from Waikiki Beach. Pupui, the island boy.
Hey boys, fly our flag for Christmas, for you know what it means. It's all about our freedom, not only Christmas scenes. Fly our flag for Christmas, though you may be far away. I'm always thinking of you on this special Christmas day. Fly our flag for Christmas, it's special for a child. And think of all the things we buy to make our loved ones smile. What could make the time go by? Let your grandparents see. There's family all together in a home where they are free.
This is for you who serve our country.
As we see our flag, a telling of a story of many years ago. There was a baby Jesus, the story we all know. Imagine after bedtime, you see Santa on the snow as he passes the grand flagpole, and you wonder, where did all the memories go? For Christmas, yeah. For Christmas, fly our flag for Christmas. It's special for a child. And think of all the things we buy to make our loved ones smile. What could make the time go by? Let your grandparents see. There's family all together in a home where they are free. Flag, flag, Christmas. Flag, flag,
Thank you so much for, thank you all so much for coming out to the show tonight. We appreciate it.
Yeah, we know you have many options for their holiday entertainment, and we appreciate you for choosing the Harmony Boys.
Right now, we'd like to invite everybody who has ever been a part of one of these productions of ours, Harmony Boys alums, come on up to the stage, if you will, if you would like. We won't force you, but come on now, join us. Join us up on stage. We're going to sing one final number. Come on, Morty, come on, double shot, Morty.
At the very least, we need the harmonettes.
Harmonettes, I see Trash Dog out there. Come on, Trash Dog.
Benny, the trash dog's standing. There he is.
All right. A little gathering here. We're gonna sing one more night. So.
Did the harmonettes leave?
Harmonettes are gone. They already left.
Or did we do the ceremony early?
They took their leave on the ice floe.
All right, good. Good. As long as it's taken care of. Let's go.
God us. Everyone bless.
Close enough.
Life is full of sweet surprises. Every day's a gift. The sun comes up and I can feel it lift my spirit. Fills me up with laughter. Fills me up with joy. I look into the eyes of love and know that I'm belong.
Bless us all who gather here, the loving family I hold dear. No place on earth compares with home, and every path will bring me back from where I roam. Bless us all, that as we live, we'll always comfort and forgive. We have so much that we can share, and those indeed we see around us everywhere. Let us always love each other. Lead us to the light. Let us hear the voice of reason singing in the night. Let us run from anger and teach us when we fall. Teach us in our dreams and please, yes, please, bless us one and all.
We reach for you and we stand tall. And in our dreams we ask you, bless us all.
God bless you.
Stick around, everybody. Mix, mingle, talk to each other.
The Harmony Boys, am I right? Oh, they're fantastic. Anyway, stick around, please drink, please. And again, a shout out to our servers and the band is taking requests for Christmas. Fucking requests. Happy Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming up to the show this year. In all seriousness, we feel about this crazy thing around called the pandemic. We know it's been a challenging couple of years. I think we've all had some challenges. So I just want to take a minute to actually acknowledge the realness of that. Some of us have even lost friends and family. So we joke, we got blood in our mouths, and we're coughing and dying on the stage, but our hearts are with all of you. So thank you so much for joining us and for being here. It's fun to be back on the stage.